Asus may not be the best known name in smartphones, but it has an extensive range of devices available in the US and the UK, at fairly reasonable prices. The brand name has a good following, largely due to its computers, but Asus has a quirky history with mobile products releasing niche devices that often seem more experimental than anything else. Last year it unveiled the ZenFone AR smartphone utilizing Google's soon-to-be-dead Tango augmented reality program, and even older devices like the Asus PadFone toyed with the idea of a smartphone combined with a tablet. As rumors about the ZenFone 5 heat up, we're looking at the ZenFone 4, a phone that couples an unusual wide-angle camera with a slick design, and an affordable $400 price tag. The ZenFone 4 packs relatively ordinary looks, but there's one neat trick on the back. The Gorilla Glass 5 rear panel reflects light in a very precise way, causing a starburst-like pattern to erupt from the Asus logo. It's no accident it's the same look seen on Asus laptops, and it looks really cool. Aside from the Asus logo and some small print at the bottom, the rear of the ZenFone 4 is uncluttered. Even the dual camera lenses are flush with the case. This is a byproduct of the phone being thicker than many current big-name phones at 7.70mm. The phone is very flat. There are no curves, outside of the rounded edges. It's surprisingly not that slippery, but a transparent case inside the box is a welcome addition, offering peace of mind against drops that could crack the glass on the front or back. Putting it in the case does dull the starburst look a little, but it's still visible with fewer fingerprints too. An aluminum frame sits sandwiched between the two Gorilla Glass 5 panels, and there are two buttons on the right-hand side, a sleep/wake key, and a volume rocker. On the bottom is a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a single speaker, alongside the USB Type-C charging port. The ZenFone 4 has bezels, or thick edges surrounding the screen. Compared to phones like the OnePlus 5T, the iPhone X, and the Samsung Galaxy S8, these bezels are enormous and make the phone look dated. It's purely an aesthetic complaint if anything. The fingerprint sensor below the screen is easier to grasp than the one on the Honor View 10, which squeezes its sensor into a slimmer bezel. The screen measures 5.5 inches, and it has a 1920 x 1080 pixel resolution. The screen doesn't get very bright, despite Asus' claim of 600 nits of brightness. Still, we didn't struggle to see it in everyday lighting situations. We did note the screen changes the way pictures look through the camera viewfinder. What we saw on the screen looks much worse than the final image, which may be software related, rather than screen related. There are two lenses on the back of the ZenFone